Hey YouTube, I've been tagged to do a mainstream comic video and need to answer the following 10 questions. So here we go. First question, favorite ongoing book with one main hero? My answer to that one would be Spider-Man. I've always loved that he's just a regular guy who just happens to have superpowers. So my answer to that would be Spider-Man. And next question is favorite team book. I'm just gonna go by answering these ones with books I already have, but I'm gonna go with X-Men. X-Men, really like the lineup in this team. I was always a big fan of the '90s cartoon as well. That's just to me, that's that and the Batman cartoon growing up. I was always heavily into that. So, but my favorite team, just because of the lineup. I mean, they got really good characters in there. So, yeah, definitely favorite team book would be X-Men. And next question is the third question. Favorite hero. This was obviously a no-brainer to me. My favorite hero has always been the Hulk. The Hulk, I mean, I don't even know where to begin. I've always loved this character. Love his size, his power, just the emotion in the books. I'm a pretty tall, big guy myself. So I mean, I'm 6'5", size 16 feet. So I mean, growing up, maybe it was the emotional stress that I related to, but something about the Hulk I just relate with. So growing up, yeah, he's always been my favorite character. Yeah, so I mean, definitely Hulk, favorite hero right there. Next is favorite villain. This was a tough one for me. I'm gonna have to. I mean, my favorite villain, I would say, would be Magneto, and it's probably a toss-up between Magneto and Doctor Doom. So I'm gonna go with yeah, Magneto and Doctor Doom. What I liked about those two villains is just very intelligent. Like I like both what they represent. I mean, they're not like an evil kind of like your typical villain. I mean, they actually what they believe, what they do wrong, they actually believe is right. So I just kind of I think that's pretty interesting. So yeah, the answer to that would be Magneto and Doctor Doom. The fifth question, Marvel or DC? So my pick with that one, I mean, I've always been a big Marvel fan, so I mean, I have to go with Marvel on that one. I love DC. I mean, there's a lot of great characters. I mean, that's it's a tough one for me too, but I mean, I've always been more, just kind of more liking with Marvel. I don't know, I just like Marvel a little bit more, but better. So, answer to that one's Marvel. And next question is, let's see, number 6, favorite event. That's a tough one for me. There's a lot of different ones. I'm gonna go with the kind of books I own right now. So I mean, my favorite event, I've had this book since I was really a kid. This is DC versus Marvel Comics. That was my favorite event. I remember just reading this over and over. I really liked it. This is my favorite event that I'd have to go with. That was really cool. Next question is least favorite book. This is a funny one. The question of this one, I mean, like, I've kind of gotten rid of my least favorites, but the one that I still have, that's my least favorite. Probably be this one right here. This is Dark Reign, War Machine, #1. I'm a War Machine fan, but I really didn't like this book. I thought it was poorly written. The art, not a big fan of it. I mean, it's all computer. I like a lot of the old books where it was all hand drawn. I mean, I'm not big on the modern books too much, but yeah, if I had to pick an answer to that question, that would be that's my least favorite book right now. Number 8, what book do you read that most others hate? That's a tough one for me too. For that one, I don't really necessarily know if others really hate it, but I like these well, I picked this one. This is a really good book, but in my opinion, but I think I always like those little horror stories. I like reading those. Something about it. I mean, some people might find it cheesy, but I think they're pretty cool. I like those. So yeah, that made my answer to number 8 about what books I read that most others hate. And number 9, least favorite event. Yeah, I was actually happy to answer this one here. Least favorite event would be what happened with Spawn. I mean, and everybody knows in the 90s with Todd McFarlane, and Spawn was a big, I mean, I just think of the 90s, I think of Spawn. I just think, I don't know, something about it. I mean, I really liked it. I was big on it. I mean, I had every single book of Spawn. I had every single issue, and I just really didn't like, I mean, up till when they killed, Al Simmons killed himself. So, I mean, I just think Al Simmons, I mean, that's the original Spawn. I think they should have stuck with Al Simmons. So that's just that's my take on that. That's my answer for that. So that's my least favorite event. I think Spawn was pretty badass, but I'm not really feeling the new Spawn books these days. Last question, favorite comic jail. To be honest, I don't have any jail books, so, but what I can say to this question, or answer this question anyway, is the book that I want to get with a comic jail would be Batman's Arkham Asylum. I mean, I definitely want to pick that up at some point. I mean, hear really good things about it, so that would be my yeah, that would be my 10 answers to the mainstream comic tag. Last, but not least, I have to tag 3 people to continue these tagging videos. Don't have too many left to tag, but I'm gonna have to go with I'd have to go with them. I'm gonna start with DoctorOttoOctavius, LeeKirbyDitkoComics, and Comichyjinx. So those are my 3. Sorry guys, but I had to tag 3 people. So I definitely left their links below, and these 3 are great YouTubers with incredible collections, so I'm pretty interested in see what they have to say. But alright everybody, Comic Detective 1 signing out. So I'll talk to you soon. I should have another comic video up hopefully within the next week, so be on the lookout for that. But until next time, take care everybody.